Hey, got a second? I want you to know that I've never forgotten you. It's good to be back. Oh, and whatever you're doing, it's great. Keep it up.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're doing a new segment of terribly explained movie titles, and we're gonna see if people can guess them. Today we have Mike. Now, Mike, the movie title that I'm gonna describe to you is Public Transportation Being on Time for Once. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your final verdict?
Speed with Keanu Reeves.
Surprisingly, Speed was actually the answer. Congratulations, Mike.
Now it's time for Random Facts with Josh and Barisha. First fact of the day. Did you know that pigeons can tell the difference between a Picasso painting and a Monet painting? But if you show them a Van Gogh, they'll be stumped.
Did you know that the first hot air balloon ride contained a sheep, a duck, and a rooster? That's one good Thanksgiving dinner.
Hey guys, so tonight's conversation topic is this. We live in a time where, the us versus them mentality is running rampant. It seems like people are fighting for disunity over unity, hate over love, silence over listening. And it's kind of a crazy time. You see people that, just because you disagree with something online, they'll call you names, they'll treat you like garbage, they'll shut you out, they'll block you, do all kinds of stuff. And it's kind of a weird time to live in, especially in the light of the fact that as Christians, we're supposed to show love with everything we do. We're supposed to fight for unity. We're supposed to fight for love. And so the question I want to pose to our team tonight, and then I want you guys to look at too, is this question of how can you get along with people and how can you love people that you disagree with? Here we go.
Okay, I think the answer, or my personal answer to the question, I think would be trying to show that you can understand where they're coming from is a way to show love, and getting along with them by just not necessarily agreeing with them, but understanding where they're coming from.
I personally feel that it can be tough many times to get along with someone who may have a different view on something than you do. But I feel like if you have an understanding of what they think and they have an understanding of what you think, and that you're both equally able to respect each other as a person, I think that can go a long way, and it can really help strengthen relationships and just make everything just way more fun and way more chill.
Well, in my opinion, I try to look at them the way Jesus would look at them, not seeing our conflict and our negativity. I look at them through the eyes of Jesus.
In my opinion, I just feel like sometimes the issues we choose to focus on and get divided over aren't necessarily something that's important. Like, especially as a church, like looking at that from that perspective, you're able to focus on what God should want and not per se like the colors of a wall or something small like that. So just focusing on a bigger picture might be an easier way to get through a conflict, and just sometimes being able to disagree but respecting the other person's opinion is sometimes the best you can do.
So I personally feel that there's a way to put aside your disagreements and love the person, not their actions or decisions. Good decision is to find a common ground instead of focusing on what divides you and the person.
One of the things that really stands out to me is this idea of identifying what are you fighting over. In marriages, there's conflicts that happen all the time. In close relationships, in dating relationships, you find conflict will arise. And you need to decide, what am I fighting for? Am I fighting to be right? Am I fighting to win? Or am I fighting for the relationship? Or am I fighting to win the person? Because if we're just trying to make other people feel bad, or to realize, hey, that's a stupid idea, when we treat them like garbage, we often don't get the result we want. When we look for the truth behind what we're really fighting for, that often changes how we fight.
I think a good way to look at it is that you don't always have to be super close and intertwined with other people in your life in order to necessarily love on people. So if a relationship is bad, it's toxic, it's not working out, you've tried over and over it again, I think there's nothing wrong with forgiving them, letting them know, like, hey, you know what, it's fine, and taking a step back and loving them from afar. There's been some people in my life where that's happened, and then if they've come and they needed something, I'd be like, yeah, that's totally fine, we can figure something out. So yeah, sometimes I think actions just speak louder than words, and sometimes those come after you've been separated and distant for a while, because sometimes love is a little bit complicated.
I think the easiest way to look at it sometimes is you have to look at it perspective, is what you're fighting about actually worth it? And it's like, would God actually, like, if Jesus was in this position, would he be fighting the same point that you are? Like, obviously everybody's going to disagree. It's natural. People have different opinions, but ultimately you can't let your disagreements separate you, especially with people that mean a lot to you, or just people in general. If you're trying to show love to people, fighting them about every point that they agree with is not worth it, and that's not showing love. That's just being combative. You gotta open up a little bit. Like, you don't have to agree, but you have to still be passionate and understanding.
Hey guys, so welcome back to Challenges. This week our challenge is something called Bean Boozled. You can thank Brisha for this one because it's supposed to be either awesome or nasty. For those of you guys who may not know how this works, inside this delightful container is a whole bunch of jelly beans. Half of them are delightful, half of them are like nasty. So the way this works though, we're just gonna come up here, we're gonna take one, and you get to experience via our faces whether we got a delicious one or a nasty one. I'm either gonna get dead fish or strawberry. So, yay. That is dead fish. That is. We also have a garbage can here. I have a second one. Maybe this is better. More dead fish.
All right, let's give this a shot. Oh, okay, this is caramel corner, moldy cheese. Let's give this a shot. That's moldy cheese right there. This is definitely moldy cheese. Tastes like cheese, but moldy. And watch this. All gone. Just like that.
All right, I'm up now. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, I got a white one. Spoiled milk or coconut? Okay, I would really like coconut because I actually love coconut. It's delicious. But here we go. Oh, wow, that's spoiled milk. Oh, wow. Oh, that is oh my God. Oh, that just tastes like rotten chocolate milk. I can do it. I ain't gonna spit it out. Delicious.
Well, now that this is my turn, I'm starting to think this challenge was a really bad idea. Really bad idea. Spoiled milk or coconut or toothpaste or tutti frutti. We're gonna do the toothpaste one. It's toothpaste. That's great. I'm getting the feeling these guys really want me to do the spoiled milk one. So I'm gonna do it. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's really bad.
Not a huge jelly bean fan, so this is going to be not the best challenge. Bar for peach. Open peach. It's peach. No, sorry, I spoke too soon. It's not. Oh, how do they get these flavors?
Peachy kind of color. So what is the peachy color? Peach or vomit? Oh, yummy. Okay, here goes. I got the peach.
Okay, I hate jelly beans to begin with, so this is a horrible idea. This is Eutho, so I'm gonna give you guys some homework. Open your Bible and read Philippians 4 verse 13, because that's what's gonna get me through this, because I'm gonna do like a whole handful. All right, here we go. One of them is strawberry. The others are nasty. Ugh. All right. Better than my cooking, so not bad overall.
Okay, I'll try another one. Lime or grass clippings. That's not too bad. I got the grass clippings, but I still like it.
All right, so I will also be trying a bunch at once, and let's see what happens. 10 beans. Here they go. One of them is definitely berry blue, so that's good. Although it does feel like North Korea launched multiple nuclear missiles in my mouth. Otherwise, still much better than Brisha's cooking.
All right, guys, if you've enjoyed our Bean Boozle, stick around for next week, because next week we're doing something similar, except instead of nasty flavors, we are jumping in with, we're going to go back to Heat to Yeet Part 2, where we're doing Bean Boozled spicy style. Everything from Sriracha Heat all the way to Carolina Reaper. So if you want to see us in deep pain, next week.
Thanks, guys, for joining us for this episode of Spark Conversations. Very glad to be back and be doing these videos again. So I hope you guys have any questions or any comments you want to put down below. Make sure to do them and come back for next week.
All right, so I am also going to do a handful, although I'm going to do 11. No, I'm going to do 12. I'm going to 2 up, Josh. There's an aroma coming from here, and I don't like it. All right, in through the mouth, down through the throat. Here I go to my grave. Ugh.